Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today, I'm ready for work again, nice and early. Still, although I'm going to roll out pretty immediately. I was just going to comment on the fact that at this rate, with a summer like this, I'm going to need more of these thin t-shirts, aren't I? Because I already feel like I'm recycling colours too often. Right then, otherwise, today is going to be a productive day. We've got a lot of things to do. Well, today, at work we've got a lot of learning to do, and today we've got a lot of things to do because I slacked off yesterday and Monday. I didn't have time because I've got shopping. So we're going to be pushing forward through my to-do lists and stuff, doing some reorganisation of it so that I can sort it all out as soon as possible. But I need to hit road. I need to get in car and bloody drive away. Actually, no, I'm just going to talk to you. It was lucky I got up this morning because I forgot to set my alarms. My only saving grace was that alarm, which is like my emergency alarm, my backup alarm, which is constantly on basically until I wake up, and then just before I go in the shower I'll turn it off, and then it you know what I mean? So that was a good job that went off because I didn't set my Nexus alarm, I didn't set my actual bedside alarm, so that was bad. Otherwise, what's been going on? Last night I didn't really do much past think about modules, still wondering. I'm thinking about it, and like between computer vision, computer graphics and cryptography, like there are things I like about all of them, and it's not like one of them is like miles better than the other for like future careers. Like graphics is obviously very good if you want to go to gaming. Computer vision may be the least good out of all of them, but computer vision, it's kind of interesting to me. Obviously I do videos and stuff, it's interesting to me. Cryptography is relatively well, saying that, like, what are the chances that you actually go off and do some cryptography? So maybe cryptography is the worst placed. I don't know what to do. But today I'm going to drop out of the master's course because I'm on the master's course at university. I said this yesterday, because I originally joined it and I've got 24 Windows updates to do, so it's a good job I just shut down my computer now. Fuck's sake. Turn it off at the plug. What was I talking about? University? MComp. Yeah, I'm on the master's course because that's what I applied to do, so I've got to fill in a form that changes me off that. I don't want to go back and do an extra 2 years. I hardly even want to go back and do an extra 1 year. So no, I enjoy working. University life isn't much fun. So yeah. And we're home. Well, not home. We're out of home. I've come back home, and I'm just heading to the park with my Nexus again. I'm going to do some blogging. We're actually going to do some successful blogging. I'm just going to go and sit down where I sat down the first couple of times. I'm just going to sit in the sun because it's lovely and warm today. I'll try and make the most of it. I think, to be honest with you, living in like a flat with no garden makes you wish you had a garden. But I know if I had a garden, I'd be like, why would I go out there when I could just stay in here? But yeah, so that's that. I'm trying to write my thoughts and places videos. A lot of writing is going into these to make sure that they're as good as possible. But yeah, and to be fair, not a lot of writing has happened outside of the park, to be honest with you, so because I've been lazy. Annoyingly, there's no cool jazz band today, but there are these wire things. People use these as like some kind of, what's it called? Like a trapeze? They just kind of like walk along them. Look, you see that guy? Yeah, look like that. Oh wait, no. Where are you? Oh, there you are. It's quite hard to see the screen. Look. These are in like every park ever. And I know they're not called trapezes. I figured that out. I just can't figure out what they're actually called. But why? Where did you get the rope that can do that? Just looked at, hello. Oh no, thought I was going to get run over. There's a tennis club there. Why are the clubs so expensive to join though? And like the problem is, like, okay, it's not actually that bad. What is it for the student? Well, no, it is for the student. It's like 90 quid, I think, for a student. Adults, 160. God, I friggin' love tennis. How much is that a week? When you think about it like that, it's not actually that bad. But It's not £2 a week, is it? It's some crazy sum, like 160 up front, for potentially. So we're not going to be in this flat forever, so it's not going to be around the corner forever. And if I'm moving, I'm not intending to move in any way, shape or form close to here. We're talking the other side of the city, so that I can commute to Bath. Well, that's to be seen still. It's to be, it's annoying, like, I'd happily pay per month. But they know that, don't they? That's why gym memberships always offer you a year in advance. They never do it monthly. I'd happily pay every month and then, like, just stop paying one day. But I wouldn't happily pay miles in advance for tennis. Because, I mean, like, you're paying for the thingy. Like, who do I play with? I could play with Lewis. But he goes to a different tennis club on the other side of town. Really, you're paying for, like, the coaching lessons, I guess. And how good are they? Are they worth the money? Out of the two tennis clubs I've seen, judging by the website alone, which one would you go to? This one's using Comic Sans. Comic Sans. I haven't seen Comic Sans in several years. Well, the one with the better website is more expensive. It's further away. Well, more expensive, but I can abuse the fact that I'm a young adult in education away from Bristol. Because I am a young adult and I am in education in Bath, which is away from Bristol. So I most likely could abuse that. And that's £50 for a year, which is cheap. That's £1 a week-ish. But if considering that I'm only going to be here for the next 5 months, half a year, it's £2 a week. Or I could just slot in as a student for £10 more, just around the corner. This place has, wait, hold on, which place? Taster membership here, £16 for 2 months, which is a lot cheaper than that one. That one's got a better court as well, because there's more of them. But what do you get for being a member? Do you get to go to, there's no, like, coaching sessions or anything? So do you have to go, like, with a friend? I don't know what to do. But what I do know what to do is it's time for dinner. And what it means by time for dinner, it means it's time to christen my pans. Oh yeah. Actually, technically, coulda, shoulda, woulda used them yesterday. But I was only making mushy peas, so I didn't want to christen them with just mushy peas. But tonight I'm doing spuds. So, spuds and veg, which I will allow them to be christened for spuds and veg. These things are beasts. Look at it go, warming up water. Man, I bet that water is the most, like, equally cooked water I've ever had on these hobs. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm emailing a tennis coach as well. Well, the tennis membership lady, and we shall see just how much I have to work to figure out if I can get away with this young adult in education away from Bristol. Because it's true, I live in Bristol, but I'm educated away from Bristol, so based on the wording, I've just seen a video online that says you can do this thing where you come on to, if you play one of the games against this guy on Hearthstone from the new expansion thing, and you activate all of these here, that disappears, and then have I got trolled? I think I've been trolled. Hardcore, never mind. I say that was going to be pretty cool if that did work. But I just came on here to try that out, and it takes me to a deck screen, and this was a reminder of just how funny I am. It brought me to a deck screen where, like, you can pick what deck you're going to have, and because of these like expansion missions, I've been butchering all of my decks so that I can, like, pick the right, so I can have specifically designed decks to play with for each one, right? I know, sad nerd Hearthstone. But normally I have like 9 good decks, right? But I've got like 5 good decks that I'm using to get all of the daily quests and whatever. But then, like, at the bottom here, I've got I've got like custom priest, which was to beat that one, and then I've got these two, which made me burst out laughing. I have fuck Myra, who is one of the cards. One of the bosses has a card called Myra, and if it dies, then he can basically one-shot you. So fuck Myra, and then this one here. One of the bosses is called Baron Geddon, and then the deck I used to beat it was called Baron Can Fuck Off. Oh, it's so funny. I'm the epithet of funny right now. Oh man. Because the other ones are called like Tempo Rogue, Zoolock. I'll take that because it goes. It's just that Druid though, which is pretty funny. Nax Warrior, Fuck Myra, Value Shaman, Custom Priest, and Baron Can Fuck Off. Oh, I'm such a child. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to end it there. I've finished having my dinner. The problem with going out for a walk or like going to the park before I before I have dinner means I actually finish dinner quite late, which is kind of irritating. But what can you do? Finished dinner about 8. I've had about 2 hours to play with, and I have been a relatively busy boy. I have emailed the tennis place to see what it's like. I'm considering going to a trial thing tomorrow. I've also sorted out, I've emailed some stuff to do with university and picking modules and things. Before I can pick my modules, I've got to drop out of my master's course. So I've emailed stuff to do with that. I think I've got to print something and then send it in, although hopefully I can just print it and edit it and then scan it in and then email it, hopefully. Or just emailing will be enough to just change it, I don't know. So we've got to see about that. What else did I burn down? Worked through a load of admin to do with some other related... Worked through a load of other admin related stuff. I've been working on something for Laura in the background because I'm using some of the contacts I've got to organise some emails and fire some emails off and do some communication work for her because I'm an absolute diamond. And outside of that, not a lot. It takes me a long time to write emails. Emails are a difficult beast, aren't they? Because like, are they formal? My voice just disappeared from me there, didn't it? It's like it just got sucked back in and like are they really, really formal? Do you put it like a letter, like dear? Do you put to? Do you put hi? First name, last name? I don't know. So I've been working on that. And now it's creeped over to 10 o'clock and I've got to end my video and render it and get it online and stuff. So I'm going to see you guys later. Tomorrow, what's going on at work? Hold on. I have my deployment scripts all set and happy ready. When we realised we were doing it ever so slightly wrong, we were deploying the new stuff, but it wasn't actually overwriting the running service. It was being deployed, but then like the primary service was the one that got deployed first. So we figured out that bug. That's now fixed. We figured out some issues with fuck. God damn it. I think error handling and stuff like that. I've forgotten now. It's completely lost. I should have told you about it earlier. But otherwise, all my PowerShell scripts are all set up and ready to rock and roll. I've also got build definitions in the background, all managing it all, which is all good. What I've got to be doing tomorrow, at least for the first half of it, is organise a actually make the build definitions go green, because at the moment they're amber. Partially succeeded. So I need to make them actually go green, which I believe is just a case of removing a file. But I've got to talk to old Jason Maru, my boss, because that's his file, and I think he uses it for something important on the other server. So it might just be a case of like parameterizing it so it's only used like sometimes only for his shizzle whizzle and not for my shizzle whizzle, because it breaks my shizzle whizzle and it's okay for his, and that's the problem with sharing stuff. But yeah, otherwise we've been sorting out some quite clever like codes and things that are like floating about. Also, we've organised a one of my like placement lecturers is coming to university to do like a review. It's gonna be fucking brilliant. So we've got I've got to do a presentation, which we're booking aside some time at work, some time to do that. Don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, most likely Friday. And then we are going to be... No, it might be tomorrow actually, because regression's Friday. And then, what else are we doing? We are finishing off polishing up my scripts, and then we might be moving on to actual development work and not deployment work, which is going to be amazing. And I need to be proper. I need to catch back up with what the hell's going on with everyone else, because literally all I do is just like, you want to deploy? Yeah, okay, bam, there you go, deployed. Like manually. Now it's all automated, so I don't have to do that anymore. Whew. But yeah, that's that. Anything else been going on today I haven't told you about? I don't think so. Lad. Right, so I'm going to get back to my writing and drafting stuff. I've also been doing some accounting in the background. That's also what I've been doing. I've been fiddling around with my bank accounts and stuff, because student loans just come in, so I've just redistributed all the money around, all the money, and that is legitimately it. How many more shops do I have to do before we get paid? 1? Maybe 2. Alright then, I'm a roll. I've got to render this, get it online. Quick. I'll catch you later.